Welcome to Master Duel Junk Cup, where every player will be digging deep for playable cards to become the ultimate champion. Each week we will be opening 10 master packs and 10 secret packs we unlock in order to build and improve our decks. Then, every duelist will play 2 best of 3s over the week. The losers will get to craft 1 card from the secret pack they pulled for every loss, where the winner will get 1 point, which can be used later for powerful bonuses and crafts. At the end of the tournament, the duelist who has won the most duels will be crowned champion and will gain the prize money of $20 more billion. Tune in every week to see the improvement of our decks and find out who will be the winner. This is Master Duel Junk Cup. Welcome back to Junk Cup Week 2, everybody. This week we are opening another bundle deal, and I'm thinking that I will be going with Infinite Impermanent. I think it will be the most effective. Forbidden Droplet is a bit too costly, same with Solemn Judgment, and Infinite Impermanence is, I think, just much better than Ash Blossom in our current meta. Just because not that many cards may require Ash Blossom, but Impermanence is likely to come up at least more than the others. So, I think we're opening Infinite Impermanence this week, and we'll see which secret packs can we get. Let's find out. Okay, I'm seeing 2 Ultras and 4 Supers. That's a nice start. I'm hoping we can get... so, here are the useful packs that I want. Either back to Lunalight Legalist. That would be really nice. Oh, we got... this card might be useful, was it? It's alright. It's decent in a field environment, honestly. So, what we might want is to first go back into the Legalist Lunalight pack. I also would really like the Tri-Brigade pack. The Utopia pack would be nice. And the Fire Fist would be great as well. So those 4 packs are the ones that I'm really looking forward to. We have a lot of holos here, so let's see what they will be. We have Madolche, Daigasto, and Laval. Unfortunately, I don't think any of them are pretty good. Madolche monsters might be alright, but they don't really synergize with our current deck. Let's look at to our next pack and see what we can get. An Ultra would be really nice from here. Ooh! Wait, this opens... does this open the Alistair pack? Because it's Magistus. It might. Ooh, if it is, that might be really strong. We'll have to look into that one for sure. Ooh, we did a rarity upgrade here. Let's see what we can get. Boom, UA! UAs are kinda fun, but I don't know if you can go into that pack. We get another Time Lord though. Is this one any good? It's alright, but it's not that great. Let's see what else we can get. We did get a rank 4 actually. Oh, I just kinda skipped it, but we'll have to look into that after the opening. Let's see. Ooh, okay, so we get Magical Muskets and Evil Swarm. Sadly, it requires 3 level 4s, but that's actually a pretty good card. Pretty generic. You also have the DDD and Hakuera of the Golden Land. That does not unlock the pack though, so that's sad. Which would be really strong in a sealed. Retort and another Laval card. I don't think Lavals are gonna be playable anytime soon. Retort is funny, but that's not gonna come up either. And we got another Adventure Token card, which is really funny. But I don't think we can make an Adventure engine that work. I mean, we would need the Adventure cards to begin with, and it's gonna be pretty hard to get them from the Master Pack. Let's see from the next pack we have... oh, we have a lot of holos actually. Noble Knights. I think that's like a Performapal. And finally, we have... ooh, the Floral. Interesting, interesting. At 8, we're getting a lot of interesting options. Another Super, maybe. Ooh, it will be... Destiny Hero Dogma. Now, if we had DPE, then I would definitely go into this pack to get the materials for it, but... sadly, we don't have DPE. It's very interesting though, like if we ever go into the Destiny Hero pack, then we are most likely to get the Fusion Destinies and the materials, and then we can craft DPE with 4 points, but we don't really have that much points right now, so that might be too risky to go into. Let's see this next patch. Branded and High Spirits, I don't think that's gonna be playable either, because Brandeds don't really have their own packs. Last one, what can we get in the close? An ultra rare, it seems like. Cleafork Genius, and Stardust in Assault mode. I don't think we can summon that, but we'll need to look into what packs they unlock, because we definitely unlocked a lot of them. I'm very intrigued by the Invoked box, but we'll have to look into them one by one and see what we can get. Ooh, that's also a nice one. Once again, we are played with a safe choice and a risky choice. The safe choice would be to go with Evil Swarms, as the lower rate Evil Swarms has very nice effects such as O Lantern, Grasswelt, or Zahar. And even the higher rated ones such as Exaton Knight would be a crazy ultra rare pull, and if we do lose this week, we would be able to craft this next week. However, even though Exaton Knight is pretty good, I still don't think it's that powerful and it doesn't give us that high much of a ceiling. And instead we need a bigger power boost, which is why I'm looking into the Witchcraft plat. Now, the difficult part with this plat is that once again it's very luck reliant because we have 3 archetypes. The Witchcrafter, Invoked, and Magistus archetype all together. Now, if you pull good on this pack, it's going to be crazy, but if you pull bad, it can go very badly. Now, the good thing is, I know how to play Invoked, I know how to play Magistus, I know how to play Witchcrafter. At least to a degree. So, regardless of what my pulls looks like, I would be able to make something with this pack and play them well as well. Something like Zoroa would be a great starter for Magistus. If we even get like one Hain, that would be good enough to play Witchcrafter, because then we can go into some. And for Invoke, we obviously need an Alistair, and an Invocation, and some fusion monsters to go into. And we can banish monsters from our opponent's graveyard as well, so it would be nice. But the best target, which is the Artemis and Merkaba, are already in the pack, so if you pull also them as well, that would be amazing. And if we don't even pull them, Invocation itself is just a polymerization, so it still synergizes with Lunalights, at least to some degree. And although they're not very generic, we have some rank 4 monsters that we won't be able to make with Lunalights, to be fair. But there are still some cards that would be pretty good. So Zora would be able to go into something like a Colossal Fighter at the worst case scenario, which still isn't terrible. And if we did something like an Artemis, then Zora becomes even better, because then it also searches a Witchcrafter. And then we can then use its effects as well. And having Witchcrafters also allow Invocation to have elements in the graveyard if it comes down to that. Either way, I think our best choice is to go with this pack, so this is what we're going to do. Now it's time to open our 10 packs for the Seekers of Witchcraft. Hoping we can pull a playable Invoke Core. This looks decent, 3 ultra rares and 2 super rares. Actually, we are only looking for the super rares in the patch and not ultra rare, so this is a little awkward. But hopefully we can get something good as well. Ooh, out of the pack. That's not good to see. Time-Lighted Metafleet Dragon. If we have a Cyber Dragon, it would be playable, but sadly not. Magical Meltdown is already great, but we would need some cards to play with it. Jenny is a nice Witchcrafter card, and Avias is a nice Magistus card if we can play those archetypes. Let's try our luck again. Hopefully we can pull something better this time around. Oh, it's out of the pack again? Oh, Invocation! Let's go! Finally. Well, not finally, because it's the second pack, but we already have 2 Magical Meltdowns and an Invocation. So we just need Alistair for Invoke to become playable. This is so close. There's also a really good generic level 9 Synchro monster that we can make. So that's really nice to see. Let's open some more and let's hope for an Alistair. We just need an Alistair. It's another ultra rare. Let's see what it is. I cannot wait to find out. All we need is an Alistair at this point. Once again, out of the pack ultra rare. It is going to be Buster Blader. I don't think we can summon that. But Zoroa is really good to see. This is the perfect Magister starter, and we really needed that. Gaijin is a really good fusion for Emote, and Ambistrix is actually pretty strong for Witchcrafters and Seals. And you know, Collaboration is a Witchcrafter name, if we needed to. Dendrite is like a decent one, because it's a Foolish Burial on flip. And then we got the Mantis, but that's not really playable outside this archetype. Let's keep going. Another good one, it seems like. Let's see what we can get from this. Ooh, Impact Super Rare. That's going to be really nice. Light and Darkness Dragon. I don't think that's very playable. Like, how do we even summon it is the problem, right? But it's a really funny one for sure. Let's open the Impact one. Hey, no! That makes Witchcrafter an option, because that's basically our boss monster. We might even just want to splash a Witchcrafter engine, maybe? We would need a lot of spells, though. But looks pretty interesting. Purgatorio and Out Day, these are both really nice. And Pitore is just on the way to get a Witchcrafter, so why not? It's also water. So we can play, like, Cocytus if we can get Alistair. Ooh, 2 more super rares. Okay, it can be an Alistair, but once again we have something out of the pack. I don't know why I'm getting so many cards out of the pack this time. Ooh, 2 cards Alistair, Merkaba, and another Hane. Okay, the inward pack looks better and better, but we need an Alistair to be able to play it. Ilona is a decent rare that we can play in Magistus. And Unveiling is also pretty nice as well, allows us to summon Hane from just hand. I don't even know if we would play 2 Hane. It might be too pretty for a sealed deck. Let's keep opening. We are still looking for Alistair. I don't think this pack has anything. Never mind, it has a third Hane. I don't need third Hane. We get a Zoroa second one, which is pretty good, but we really need Artemis to be able to make it fully work. If we get Artemis and Alistair, those 2 are the ones we're looking for. They would be crazy good here. Let's see what we can get. A super rare in the pack. It is going to be Creation. That's actually a really good Witchcrafter card. And we also have Holiday now too, so Witchcrafters are looking better and better. If we have enough monsters, we may be able to splash it. Dark Mist is a funny one, but I don't really think we can play it. Okay, come on. We need Alistair. We really need Alistair. Just give us the Alistair. Doesn't look like it. 2 more Genais though, so that completes the playset. Witchcrafters really might be splashable here. We really need Alistair. I'll take Artemis as well at this point. Just give us something. Give us a super rare. That's not nice. That's like our 4th copies and not very playable, unfortunately. Last pack. Can we please get Alistair? I'm not asking for much. I just want Alistair. You know, just give me Alistair. Let's see what we can get. 4th copy! And it's a royal! But that's not what we need! We already had 3 of it! That's really rough. That's rough. I don't even think, like... I was thinking we would only play 1, and now we have 4 of it. Invocation and Merkaba, but we don't have Artemis, and we don't have Alistair. At least we got 2 Zoroas. And 3 Genais, but... Once again, a really awkward opening. We'll have to think about this for sure. Since we have lost the game last week, for this week's draft I think we're going to go with Luna Light Fusion. And here we go. And we also get to unlock the 1 secret pack that we unlocked by crafting this card, so let's see what we will get. I'm still hoping for some yellow Martins, that would really help my deck. So let's see. Ooh, possibly an ultra rare. That's super exciting. From my 1 free pack pull, I'm going to get... Ooh, a third Recital Starling, but a yellow Martin too. That's really nice. And finally, Ancient Warrior's Oath. We can actually summon this. Actually, never mind. It tries to Wind Ancient Warriors. Oops. Oh well. Wow, that was an opening for sure. And for this week, as you can see, I really doubled down on Lunalight. Because that last yellow Marten was really important, and I'm even playing Black Sheep just to get into more Lunalights into my rotation, so I can summon them by banishing from the graveyard with Wolf, or maybe using Lunalight Fusion, I can get Yellow Marten into rotation, and once I have Yellow Marten and Tiger, I can just loop the Yellow Tiger and go into my HCs, which I have one more HCs this time, which is Ouroboros. And this card is pretty strong. I will expect it to come in handy. Unfortunately, I still don't have any other rank 4s. So instead, I'm playing the Purgatorio, Alistair, as well as Mekaba, in case we are able to go into a Link 2 and have the invitation. Now, I am doing this and I'm playing invitation because it's just basically another polymerization for my deck, which is something I was really lacking because I don't have access to polymerization. Now, you might ask, I pulled Witchcrafters, I pulled Magisters, why didn't I go into any of these? Well, the main problem with Magisters is my limited pool. I only have 2 Zoroa and 1 Leona and nothing else. Summoning Zoroa and equipping something like an Ivas might seem okay. It comes with 2500 attack, but it takes up my normal summon, and my Lunalights are already competing for my normal summon, and I think this is just not very useful and not very impactful. And I can't really summon anything else with Zoroa because it cannot summon itself. And the only other level 4 spellcaster I have is 1 Leona. I didn't get any Endymions, I didn't get any Trowleys. And I don't really even have that good of a payoff. Like, I decided to play Colossal Fighter, but we didn't get any Wahrams. And without Artemis, we can't really use Zoroa to search anything either. So, Magisters are dead. And if we look at Witchcrafters, we can see the same problem where we're missing starters. We only have 3 Jenny, well 4 actually, and 1 Pitore. And we did not get a single copy of Shemitah, which is a really big problem because it would be amazing to play this together with the Magister so Zoroa would be able to summon it, so that I could either use it to go into a Witchcrafter line or use it to go into like a Sintra or an HCs with the other monster. But no, we just did not get any of the level 4s, we did not get any of the trap cards either, and all we have is 1 creation, some Unveiling and Holiday. And it could be still reasonable to play a Hain and then like 4 of these to be able to summon the Hain, but in all my testing, I just found this really britty. I just kept drawing Hain and then unable to summon it because they can only summon from deck and not from hand. And Unveiling does literally nothing if you don't have the Hain in your hand specifically. So this is was like a very britty engine, and I just want to see Lunalight names more than anything. We are still on the Lost Wind, still on the Memory of Adversary. I did realize that in the first week I pulled Swords of Concealing Light, and this card is actually really good. It might be able to just allow us to break boards that we won't be able to. And it just synergizes really well with ID82, like it just basically like a terrible Dark Ruler no more, essentially, in my deck, so. This definitely looks much better than last week, especially with 1 Yellow Marten. Is going to make a huge difference compared to 0 Yellow Marten, I'm pretty sure. I'm very excited, and let's go into the games and see if we can win our games this week. Alright, let's get into our duel then. Can't wait to find out what you're winning this week.
My deck is interesting.
Interesting to say this.
I went into a decent pack, but the pools weren't so great.
Yeah, I had similar experiences with this week as well. Let's see what you come up with. I'm going to choose to go second. I still value the extra card more.
That's what, yeah.
Know, but... this hand is a hand. Yeah. Interesting.
Pretty. Okay.
Ooh, unexpected die. That's a nice one.
You don't have the mirror. Just you don't have the mirror. The mirror isn't real.
The mirror isn't real. It's very unlike. Oh, Time Thieves.
Yeah, that's the pack I went into. Oh, that's good.
Ooh. Johnston John, but you get to.
Oh,
danger.
Wait, you contribute to others. What? Oh, I kind of screwed up that, but you know.
Yeah, you need to transfer no other monsters for that.
That's fine.
Redoer? Double barrel? Okay, I need to actually read this one. I only know reader.
I wish I got redoer. It's the best I got. That's the end board.
Yeah, it only gains attack, I think, unless you have a way of equipping. Like if you had a time thief trap, maybe. I guess we'll find out. MSD the back row.
I guess I just
If it's chainable, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, and you get the spell. What does your monster do? Take control and face a enchanted player. Ooh, that's actually really good.
Hopefully use it wisely.
I will have to force it. I'm gonna normal summon the Time Lord.
No.
And we're just gonna force her. Oh, wait. I don't know why you can't use it, but...
You have to activate it. That's so you have to activate effect, then use it.
Oh, for me to activate it. That's really so bad. It's so bad. Sorry. Well, the Time Lord's not sitting around, but it's it's. Oh, that card is a lot worse than I thought. I thought it was like, okay, this is like a decent redoer alternative. But oh no, it's worse.
No.
It's a lot worse. MST this macro as well.
But my first deck was like had some things but wasn't as strong. It was supposed to be like an Lister deck, and that turned out terrible.
I mean, it started alright. If you had the reader, this would have been a lot different.
Yeah. Because I unlocked
Black Sheep.
Oh no.
Doesn't do anything, but I will tribute it for a Sword Soul Shunjin.
Lol.
It's a random normal that I pulled. It's the worst Sword Soul. Yeah, times Master Pack. It's just a feeder now, but it's alright. Basically, if you summon some from the extra deck, it can destroy itself and that monster.
I'm just gonna survive until I draw a sand card, hopefully.
Honestly, you probably will. I don't have anything. I just go.
Well, 24 is pretty much just the same. Well, I have one way of getting rid of that. What does this do? Yeah, that still does nothing. Pass again.
Alright.
If you have a monster on it.
Can I draw a monster? That's not a monster actually, so you have another turn.
One monster, that's all I need. I just need a regulator.
Yeah, a regulator would be pretty good here.
That is not it.
Ah.
It's MST. I should be waking the dragon.
It's Luna Light Trap. It doesn't do anything. So.
Take the victory there.
Ooh, and now I draw a monster for some reason.
A blue cat. No Kaleido chick.
Right, that's game one. Yeah, the Time Lord was really pretty good there.
I wish I had the Time Thief has the ability to just survive, like not die that turn.
It's really been like a snowball after you lost the HCs. That didn't really go anywhere.
Yeah.
Sadly. You can pay. You should have paid anyway. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I do agree that it's slow enough that you want to go.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's good. I think I'm just trying to do this.
What?
You set fast.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's pretty good.
Lightning Storm. Oh, that's really bad for me. Yep.
Ooh,
Lost Wind and Call of the Haunted. Should have kept Call in my hand, to be honest. But
I do this. It'd be kind of funny. I'm not. Screw it. I'll show you my ace card.
Oh, well, Lich the That's really good. Oh, destroyed my addition. It does out my blue cat. Doesn't float because it's sent now and not destroyed.
In here. It's literally the biggest beat stick I have.
I mean, I don't know how I imagined that, to be honest. It's pretty good.
I wish I just got like the. Would have played
Standing blue
monkey.
cat to the graveyard was a lot, really big. Now I don't know what I did.
Oh no. 2-turn clock.
I need a good card. Oh, that's actually pretty decent. How do I work with this? So we activate Black Sheep.
Ooh. It's polymerization.
I don't have polymerization, so that's all I can do. And you know, it could be anything.
Okay.
Yeah, but buys me some time, hopefully. Unless you also have another effect that stands. But I don't think you have to Eldritch, so.
I guess we just have the. It's 12.
Yep.
I just have to play for it, I guess. The most damage. Unga Bunga beat sticks.
I will take some damage, but it should be fine because it can float into itself. So I'm gonna be living for a while.
Just not gonna. You can make a rank 4. Oh.
Which one do I want to go into here? I think we just go safe. It's just, yep, another one.
Okay, I'm just in there.
Right. That's a decent draw. So I will set this.
Ooh.
Because I'm special summoning a Mech Knight.
Oh my god. No.
And then I will activate the set card. We invite Bully Chat. Oh wait, it doesn't trigger by itself. I didn't realize that. Oh well.
Does this Mech Knight do?
It doesn't do anything, it's just a Mech Knight.
I'm just worried what, like, cards you got in your edge deck. I was waiting for, like, Tiger King to come out. Oh no.
There you go, I have Alistair for you.
Ah!
Doesn't really do anything, but it will allow me to link climb.
I was just waiting for you to activate Invocation in hand.
That would be pretty good. There you go, Gaia, the default link tree. And it's big enough for Eldritch, yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have hit over it though. I don't know if that's right, because if you have another... Now that I think about it. Oh well.
Ooh,
guess I'll find out.
Okay.
Oh, Utopia.
Yeah. Do that. And then I can do... I can make it actually. Does it have to be a time thief? No. Just any XE. That's perfect.
Ooh. Do you have rank up magics to add though? That's what I'm concerned about.
No. If only.
This does give me my Lost Wind back.
Oh, Lost Wind. Target that.
Oh, big one.
Lost Wind halves the attack, right? Gates.
Yeah.
Special summon now, bitch. Oh, got a bear the Lost Wind. No. Oh.
I can't use Lost Wind at the same turn that I said it. So.
Last that guy surprisingly got.
Yeah, I didn't. Shouldn't have killed Eldritch, probably. I should have just hit the other one. I will be going second, just in case you win the coin flip. Yeah.
Go first.
Let's see. This is going close. Eldritch was really clutch. It's really hard for me to out it.
Yeah. If I get like my master packs and I get like some like monkey decks, that would be like massively huge. Ooh. This does nothing.
Oh no.
Yep, we'll just do this and then pass. Yeah. The perfect type of hand.
This is very funny. I think we just played slow. Just Crimson Fox beat them.
Best one.
Ah, Jonathan Run. Sad. You hate to see it. I have 2 sets.
Okay. Nope.
Ah,
Dude, I do? Okay. Yep. One of them is definitely MST. 100% one of them is definitely MST.
it is
gotta
totally
be.
MSD, you are correct.
Just...
I mean,
Okay.
if you ever set a weight in the dragon, I will lose. So that's definitely a
Many
fact.
times I've been like... Had a falcon summoned on me. Not fun.
I found a blue cat. It's just pretty good.
So did you get any of the... Did you get Tiger?
I have 1 tighter. If I ever
Oh.
find it, it's gonna be useful. I don't have any, like, I have like almost no HC's monsters to go into though, that's the issue. I pulled
do
1
this.
HC's monster, and I have the default. Oh, that's pretty good. At least blue chat floats. So that's gonna be useful. Just, you know.
60. Oh no, that's like... I can't kill that.
Blue chat into blue chat. Honestly, my whole advantage engine is just blue chat into blue chat. It's really good.
Just do this. And oh...
Yep.
I was like, is there an Ash coming my way?
No, not Ash, but I do have a set, so.
I kinda... That's definitely lost one. If I attack that, it just decreases my attack. I'm kind of scared of it. I'm just gonna...
Oh? I mean, it doesn't really do anything, I just activated the gen.
I'll just like get rid of those.
And then just summons onto blue chat.
That's perfectly fine. We just end here. I'm not attacking, I'm too scared.
Okay. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, I can do this actually. Black sheep effect. I'm gonna get back Crimson Fox.
I remember Crimson Fox when I started back playing the TCG. I saw Crimson Fox was an 18 beta. Put it in my hero deck. Why not?
So Emerald Bird will trigger Crimson Fox's effect.
Oh. Uh-oh.
And then...
At least you don't have Kaleido Shake. That one's scary.
I also have 1 of that only, so I will need to find it.
First time playing it.
Yeah, I like
Light.
1 of old good Luna Lights, but only 1, exactly.
I found that
like...
hard way last time. That Kaleido Shake sends for cost. Not
Yeah,
effect.
that's really good.
That was painful.
Okay. I have Lunalight Fusion in hand. So, I'm gonna go with this one. And these are so one's on board.
You can also use like a Shadow Fusion.
Make Cat Dancer. It's just a polymerization for me at this point, but it's good enough because the bird will bring back the cat. And then cat will double my attack points. Oh wait, it's negated. Oh. It's still fine because I can just tribute the cat to attack twice.
Yep, def.
Yeah.
No? Oh no. Yep. It does burn damage too.
It does 100 damage burn. And then I attack again.
Yeah, good game.
Good day. The Eldritch was very clutch. I was very scared of it, but sadly it's a one-up, so it's very hard for you to find it.
Yeah. Let's hope that I'll try and improve. Because I kind of want to stick with this deck and just improve it and hope to get better.
Well, those matches were pretty good. Although looking back, I definitely misplayed that game too terribly there, but it happens, that's what Junk Cup is all about. But now, let's look at the leaderboards for the first time. At first place we have Poton with his triple D deck. He has won all his 4 matches and has not lost a single one yet, and he now has 4 crafting points, which means he will be able to craft anything for next week. We also have Dunster, which also has not lost a single game as well. He is playing Utopias, And what Photon and Duanster has in common, in addition to being first place and has never been lost a game, is that they both opened insane in the first week, making their decks basically constructed, but has opened terribly in the second week, so they are basically still playing the same deck. As you can see, Photon is playing Triple D and Duanster is playing Utopia, and their decks are both really strong, and both of them will be able to craft whatever they like in the next week with 4 crafting points, which is scary. Following that, we have Mr. Pickle, who has done 3-1 with only a single loss against Duanster's Utopias, which was a super close match. He is playing Rockets as well as Metlords and Time Lords. Metlords and Rockets actually synergize really well because Metlords are already based around destroying your own monsters and Rockets get effects when they are destroyed. His random brew actually is working pretty well for him, so he's at the 3rd place. He only lost a match this week, so he was tied for 1st place until this week, but now he's at 3rd. Also at 3rd, it's me! I'm at 3rd place because I won both of my games this week. Unfortunately, I lost 1 game to Photon's Triple Ds last week, so I'm also at 3 wins with Lunalight, so we have Selena, of course, as my deck mascot. I think I'm doing pretty well. I just hope that I won't have to go against Photon or Duanster anytime soon. But other than that, I'm feeling very confident in my deck. And finally, we have Shuma, who is now playing Windups. I have played against him last week, where he was on 6 Samurai, and he went 1-1 there, but now he has managed to go into a wind-up pack and pulled pretty good from it, so now he is also at 3 win and only 1 loss. He and I are also on the increase because we were both 1-1 last week, but now we're 3-1 this week. And this is the top 5 for the current event. Mr. Pickle, me and Shuma are all at 3 crafting points, so if we want we can craft any main deck card next week, but we cannot craft any extra deck cards, so we can choose to save them as well. Meanwhile, Photon and Duanster can craft anything. This is the top 5. I'm excited to see what the next week will bring and see if we can climb up in the ladder. I also can't wait for the day where Photon and Duanster will have to battle each other, and at that point we will only have a single person at 1st place. So thank you so much for watching, please remember to subscribe if you watched this far, and we'll continue the Junk Cup next week, so I'll see you in another video.